All right, what's up, everybody? I am back for the day. We have some news that just got forwarded to me that I want to go over with all of you. We are doing a live tune-in right now, so if you guys have any questions or comments that you want to make for the team, if you want to find out any questions from the DaRT team themselves, then you could leave them here. This is going to be a mediation area for me as the representative to stay in touch with the founders and the other team members so that I can constantly get the newest updates to you and the fastest way possible and the clearest way possible. So that will consist of us meeting together, me writing down some notes so that I can then come here and talk about it. So, I do have a very, very important email that I want to go over with you guys, show you guys, and see what DaRT has gotten themselves into. This is some really, really interesting news, and it's going to be huge for the entire project within itself because from what I'm gathering and what the project is mainly focusing on regarding the NFTs, it being on Solo versus OpenSea or Rarible, where you're Ethereum based with very high gas fees, they are going to be one of the first companies to be, or projects to have a collection released on Sologenics. So that's going to bring their gas fees down super low, make it affordable, and still make a lot of money on the investment. So let's go over this right now. I'm going to pull up the email for you guys. I did do some blurring out so that no confidential information is getting out to anyone. So that's what you see. Other than that, this is all straight forwarded from DaRT Museum to me. So here we have on the chart. Let me pull it up so I can read it. All right, so this is forwarded today, January. Actually, they received this on January 12th from Fabio Velar at sologenics.org. So this is coming straight from Fabio. He is the marketing team, part of the marketing team. So hello DaRT, we are pleased to inform you that your project has been selected for early access to the Sologenic NFT marketplace. We are excited to share this platform for creators like you to mint and trade NFTs without having to deal with exorbitant gas fees while trading on a decentralized ecosystem. To be a part of the early access, we have one condition. Agree to mint at least 100 NFTs between January 25th to the 26th. If you are still interested in taking part of the opportunity and be among the first ones to mint and list NFTs in the platform, please get back to us in the next 24 hours. So it's been longer than 24 hours, obviously, so I'm sure that the DaRT team is up and running. But they did ask for some of my collections. So the whole thing with our partnership in being a representative in DaRT is that they were going to get an opportunity to release some of my artwork. So they asked me to send some of the collections that I had ready to mint. And they were going to include it in the samples that they sent for, they said, send a few samples of the NFTs you are going to mint. So I assume that DaRT is planning on minting my NFTs, but at this point we can just hope. I'm just one of the many creators that's along in the project, but I stand as a representative most of all. So hopefully my collection can be posted on Sologenics finally, so you guys can finally buy it, and we'll have them ready. We're gonna be talking to the DaRT team so that we can get the latest information on this subject. This is the Sologenics NFT place early access. And that's coming straight from Fabio. So this is great. This is a great sign for the DaRT project and what they have going uh, with the NFTs included, and then with Bankroll Solutions and Ascendancy Asset Preservations. The way they're tying it all in is very, very strategic. So, what I was told is just stress that you guys are going to have to remain patient on the process because a lot of the founders can't just come out with the main idea, especially being that there is so many projects that are being released that are scams. We don't want to give up that information to just anyone. We want to make sure that all of our stuff is regulated. The marketplaces are then there verifying that this is all legal activity before anything is sold, pre-sold, anything, before we even offer it. We want to make sure that this is all right before it's done. So DaRT, they're working on it, even though they're not updating you every single minute or hour. Doesn't mean they're not working on the project as a whole. And it does take time. This project takes time. Getting the things, all of the things that the consumers don't see and will never see. There's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the curtains to make it happen. So you guys are just going to have to remain patient on the entire project. The founders aren't going to be here every day uploading into the Discord. This is mainly my job. You guys are going to see me talking about DaRT a lot more than the founders themselves, because they don't have time to come on the stream and talk like I can. Being that I'm in charge of the Bankroll Solutions side, I can then come on a stream and tell you guys the latest information that I am able to get in the meetings that I attend and phone calls that I can get on with really the ranking that I am. I'm not a founder. I'm not one of the head guys. So I'm not a part of every single meeting. They just tell me what they need me to know so that the community can then hear what they need. So this is where you'll see me coming in. You'll see a lot of the posts on the Discord to join our live updates, because I'm trying to get it to you as quick as possible. This is also recorded. It will be streamed to YouTube, so you can refer to it later. Everybody in the Discord, if you're tuning in right now, you can go to the Discord and do a live tune-in. I will then be able to interact with you, and you can ask any questions or give any comments you want about the project, and we'll give our feedback, answer any questions we need, and just sit and discuss if we have to. So we'll sit here for a few, and we'll wait. All right, I'll just start going down the list. First one. Here's what I'll do. I'll actually post it in the chat, and it'll show up with the feed. All right, what are the benefits for us if we hold strong in the DaRT token? All right, so the DaRT token is here to utilize within the entire network. If you hold an amount of a DaRT token, you will then be able to use it for discounts, memberships, admission fees. You'll be able to store it on the products Ascendancy will eventually provide once all of that is finalized. You can also find the rest in our Discord under DaRT white paper. It shows you the entire process of how this is played out and how it pretty much gives the value to the community. So let me just pull this up real quick. So the DaRT white paper, I'm going to get it on my phone. So the DaRT white paper explains everything on how everything is moving through the community, how it gives value to itself. DaRT white paper. All right, so DaRT is compatible with the cold storage apparatus from Ascendancy. It's redeemable in the DaRT museums, events. It gives access to exclusive artist sales. So DaRT will then be able to provide discounts for those high scale NFTs, live auction hosting. So you'll be able to use your DaRT as a discount or incentive to redeem for the NFTs in the auction. That have artist discovery, so you can then use it as a membership to get your artwork discovered in their discovery program. Events, like I said, and marketing and advertising for yourself within the DaRT advertising. And DaRT, of course, is an XRP ledger token, so you are investing in a token that is it's compared to XRP. It's tagged to XRP. So as XRP grows, DaRT will also grow. It's a membership token, a stake token, so you're gaining the interest off of holding the token, and then the real estate equity boost. So as it goes up, and as you hold the DaRT in your cold storage apparatus from Ascendancy, that will continue to provide equity on your house, providing value that way on your real estate, and then whoever owns the house next. And of course, they have their whole process that goes through for the new owners and so on and so forth. So they have all of that pretty much covered. So yeah, DaRT pretty much gives a lot of benefits of just holding. Lots of other benefits other than just being able to sell it for XRP or a profit. It plays a part in providing the value within the community, the marketplace for exchange of product or service and or tokens held. So hopefully that did cover the question. Let's keep going down the list. We'll do 3 questions. We'll keep these updates short, just for something to tune in, listen to, and get an update on what they hold. All right, we have another one. What is your vision? What is your vision? So essentially, um, I'll start off with Bankroll Solutions, being that I'm the head of Bankroll, and then I'll explain Ascendancy's vision, and then I'll give little tidbits of what I know of DaRT's vision. So essentially, Bankroll Solutions is a mentorship and trading provider so that you can then tune in, watch us trade live, and get private access to our mentorships and psychology reviews so that we can then pretty much coach you into being that independent trader that everyone is. It just everyone's in a different position in uh their risk to reward pretty much if they're just starting or expert, so to say. Bankroll Solutions is here for anyone to join and get that knowledge wherever you stand and be able to apply it to become that independent trader if you're looking for someone to help you. Me, myself, of course, I started by myself. I learned by myself, self taught. No one ever stepped in and helped me or mentored me correctly. And it was always to pretty much scam me out of my money and keep me a part of the service, but never really get anything out of it. So this is where I stepped in. I created Bankroll Solutions. Ascendancy found me in California. So we became a really close group on what we wanted to achieve in the next 5 to 10 years, which it's going on 6 years now that I've really been a part of the team. So I really wanted to have that main centralized service that people can come to when it comes down to trading and investing. Now, whenever I first started, I was trading Forex, well, really Forex only, because it's quicker than stocks and bonds and all this other stuff, and I can get in and out every single day. Uh, it moves very fast, and crypto wasn't even around, so that wasn't even an option at the time. So I mainly traded Forex, uh, really got our team built, knew who we wanted a part of the name Ascendancy and who we wanted to associate ourselves with. We wanted to keep it as tight as possible, but have everybody as a main part of the entire network between asset preservations, bankroll solutions, and now DaRT, because they came into the picture. I mean, not even 6 months ago. So this is already a project working 6 years for Bankroll Solutions and Ascendancy, and we met up with the founders of DaRT. Just so happened to kind of need some help, not really know where to start, and we brought them in, got them into our server so that they didn't have to really restart. We already had the platform and stuff like that. So we said, hey, just come along with us. We'll help you out. We'll use our server as main communications. So that's why you do see a lot of mixed Ascendancy, Bankroll Solutions, and DaRT all in the same server because we're tying in all three projects together to utilize and pretty much expand our entire utility of what DaRT can bring you and benefit you. So whenever I came across Ascendancy, I knew that I wanted to be that mentor for people that I didn't have. And then they slowly graduated and got me a platform. We started doing our YouTube streams last year and really just getting that template started of knowing how to start our streams, really the whole 9 yards that it takes. So it took some trial and error on knowing how to set our stuff and all the way down to how to set the resolutions for a 50-inch TV in portrait mode. Um, it took a lot of time, and we're still getting all of our stuff set. And like we mentioned on the stream earlier, we still don't have our headphones, so I can't really monitor you guys in the live stream. I could see you chatting, but I can't hear anything. I can't monitor. There's already that separation at the beginning of our streams. So Razor, please hurry up and send the headphones because we have a bunch of people waiting here. We need to be able to monitor. I want to be able to talk to my students, so that would be grateful. If anybody wants to help get their attention, go to Razor support, fill out a contact form, and just give them an email saying to kind of hurry the process on Bankroll Solutions headphones. We need those headphones to be able to do what we need to do. So that would help out a lot. Just give them some attention, and just make sure you leave a good customer review, because those headphones are top notch. I was really upset to see that there was something wrong with them, and yeah, they play a huge part in what we're trying to do here. So the vision came from wanting to be the mentor. And I feel like the experience that we've gotten as a team to be able to pretty much build our bankroll boot camp and leave it as simple as we possibly can, the most basic terms, so that everybody can refer. You don't hear us talking about different shapes, patterns, drawing triangles, trend lines on the charts, nothing. Because everybody has different definitions of what they consider certain patterns in the market. And we can all sit here all day long and draw a bunch of patterns, but that does not mean that the market is going to follow. It doesn't always happen like that. So if we can keep it to the most simplest terms possible, support, resistance, and we're just waiting for candles to close. That's how the market pretty much tells us what's happening. Market closure. So the streams is showing us all here that this is step by step of how we execute, and I slowly mentor through the streams. Now on to Ascendancy. Ascendancy is the main corporation, and Asset Preservations is the cold storage branch. They specialize in developing the highest security cold storage preservation apparatus. So from what I overheard in the last meeting, they're working on an apparatus that can not only be shot with one missile, but 2 missiles. This will most definitely be the safest cold storage apparatus and installment to ever come across the blockchain network as of today. This is also playing a part in the real estate equity driver. So if you have that, it's not only to protect your digital assets, but also your physical. So you can kind of think of it as like a vault in your own house to keep all of your physical and digital assets safe from all the way to water to EMP. And that's your highest protection that you could possibly get. And that's what they're working on now, and it's coming along very well. So that's their vision. Ascendancy is here to provide the safest cold storage preservation apparatus that anyone can use and have installed for their own personal assets. Now, DaRT, of course, is here to provide a museum for NFTs and utilize their token for their memberships, events, and all the other auctions that they do. Their vision in 10 years is to have one of the largest NFT museums that people can then experience and auction off, be founded, collect all their NFTs that they provide. They're pretty much the retailers. They find the retail market that is undiscovered and pretty much put it out for people to get that opportunity to buy and sell and collect. So if that didn't cover what is your vision, you guys can also just give some feedback, ask some more questions, and I'm here to answer. We have another one. Can you make me rich? We can certainly try to make you rich, but as a bankroller at Bankroll Solutions, the only thing that's going to make you rich is your own mind. If you could stay disciplined, confident, and just patient, you can make yourself rich. One thing I do recommend is go and listen to Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad Poor Dad. He can also make you rich, uh, as well as Tony Robbins and Grant Cardone. So this is all leading down to your personal choices of, do you want to be rich or do you want somebody else to make you rich? Uh, so I can only help you so much, but we will certainly try. Next one, I hope this project will run smoothly and be successful. Well, we are definitely trying to be successful in the project. It's running as smoothly as it can right now with the teams working together. Um, we had a lot of stuff going on the last couple months, so you just have to be patient with them. It's running as smoothly as possible. What is your roadmap, sir? You can find the roadmap in the Discord under the DaRT white paper channel. That's our entire roadmap. Explains everything in pretty good detail, as well as diagrams to follow. What projects are you working on? What projects are you working on? So really, Ascendancy's main projects are asset preservations and bankroll solutions. That is the two mother projects that's pretty much going to be the umbrella for the rest. Uh, and that is for to tie in all of your decentralized banking and cold storage security. Ascendancy Asset Preservations will be the company to provide you the highest security preservation apparatus that you can hold any crypto on, as well as store your physical assets as such as gold, silver, platinum, uh, and really whatever other metals or assets that you have that you feel that can be either tokenized or stored, then they can certainly do that. House papers, boat papers, car papers, whatever documents, birth certificates, security cards, really whatever you need to store, they have your back. And then we partnered up with the DaRT team. They are in charge of the DaRT Museum, which is leading the global NFT museum auctions and events. So make sure you check them out. Uh, and that's really the main projects we're working on. Now we have partnerships with other projects. Xquake, we will start donating to help the recovery team for the earthquakes. We'll be sending food and water to them. That'll be a way for the projects to pretty much support each other. Uh, we have Super Eagles, College Coin, and these are all little partnerships. We're talking back and forth to see what we can kind of do and provide in the NFT museum. Is Instagram really necessary? Well, it's not necessary for you, but as a representative, I do ask that you go and follow my personal profile so that we can get the name out. Our algorithm can be built on Instagram. So once we do share something, it can go out to mass amounts of people a lot faster and get things engaged a lot quicker. This will also help the community for whenever we do giveaways and all the other stuff. It'll go by a lot quicker. Instead of you guys having to like and retweet, share as much as you do, which we thank you for, the algorithm will already be sending it out to the people that are it's recommending it to, who are looking for similar things. So that would really be helpful. If you could just go to my Instagram and give me a follow. Instagram tag is SP Gold Coin, all one word, and you should see it. It's the one and only. So let's go down a little further. Will this token go to the moon in the future? Well, that's really hard to say because we don't know where the moon is. The moon could be $100. The moon could be 500, 1,000, 10,000. Now, hopefully, it does get up to those numbers, but this will only happen in time. We have to see how the markets trade it. We have to see how it's held, and then how XRP grows in comparison to DaRT. There's a lot of stuff, analytics, that goes into play on what we consider the moon. Now, it can most certainly go up that high. We just don't know when. So just stick along, hold your tokens, and you're along with on the ride with us. All right, what is the difference between DaRT and the others coming up on Twitter? That is a great question. If you look at the ones on Twitter, they're more than likely a scam. So the difference between DaRT is because, one, I work with them. Two, you can get on this stream and watch me talk about it. I just showed you an email sent straight from Sologenics about the DaRT release. What else? We aren't asking for any money, so there's really no way that we can scam you, which is the crazy part, because we have a whole team here who can't understand how these scammers, the new tokens on Twitter and all these other platforms, how are they walking away with so much money? How? The people aren't actually going and do their own research about the project. So they're just willingly giving the people the money that don't need it. They're literally walking away, deleting their Twitter accounts, and gone. Never heard of again. They stole a good name, they stole a good Twitter tag, they stole good hashtags, all this other stuff to get their project built up. When in the end, it was just a huge scam. And now they're up and gone with everybody's money. Well, if you go back under Ascendancy on all of our social media platforms, you can see that all of our activity goes back over 8 years. You can see multiple posts about all of the progress we've done over the last 8 years. What else? Other than me actually talking about the project, I don't see anybody else doing that. I don't see anybody else hosting their own streams and podcasts about the token project. They might have a platform and a name, but they're not talking about the tokens or the NFT. They're talking about the NFT collection that they've been buying, but not the actual project. That's the thing. People are buying into these projects, giving them money for this token that they're releasing, but really the token was never created, and you're just giving the people the money and they're just walking away. DaRT didn't need money to create DaRT. That's the difference, is like DaRT's already created, distributed, and there, but all these new tokens aren't even tokens. They're not even there. People are just wanting that big craze, that big next blow up NFT or token, whatever you want, whatever they are. People are chasing it. So that's why. That's the difference. We're not looking to be chased. We're here to show you our progress. And then you willingly chase us, I guess you can say. We want you to be here along with the community. We're here to build a community, not build money. We're not here to collect all of your money. We're not. DaRT has never asked for money. That's also a difference. We don't need the money to do what we need to do with DaRT. So let's go a little further down. This is another good question. I want you to keep all of my data confidential. Can you be responsible for all of this? Whoever left this question, it is a great question. None of the information ever shared will ever shared with us will ever be shared with anyone else. This is no one else's business. It's completely under all NDAs from the entire team to not discuss who or where they're from. No one can see any of anybody else's information through the Discord. This is another reason why we have nicknames. If there's anything that we need to know about a certain profile, the team has their own notes on each account so that they can see. Other than the other members seeing any information, this is all remaining confidential. And it's a great question. Ascendancy focuses on high security. So what would be the point of practicing high security if we give away confidential information? So I can rest assured that we will never share your data or confidential information with anyone. So I hope that answers your question. All right, let's keep going. How can we trust the process? Well, I'm hoping that the streams could instill a little bit of trust to where you could see me talking about the project and being in my comfort zone, I guess. This is where I spend a lot of my time at my computer doing this. Trade and mentor full time, so I'm constantly, if I'm not looking at the chart on my phone, I'm sitting at my computer station looking at the chart. I'm constantly updating myself on the progress and the data of the chart, so I know how to react to it whenever it's time to stream, how to explain it, how the previous candles approached that time of the stream. Really just be able to break it down for everybody, no matter what time of the day you're trading at and what session it is. So I'm kind of constantly just being active on the chart. So I'm hoping that the knowledge that I can bring to you also instills a lot of trust, because we are one of the only projects that actually has a representative to talk about it like I am. I'm showing you insights that not many people see, and even I barely see. I only get bits and pieces of the meetings and phone calls and stuff like that. To get that my own live update. I'm just here giving you the updates that DaRT releases to me whenever they want you to know. So I'm hoping that all of this can bring a lot of trust. We're here to show you and prove to you that we're working on the products and the things that we're talking about. It just takes time. I mean, it doesn't pay for us to sit here and make excuses. It just takes time. If it can happen tomorrow, we would love that. But there's things that need to go through review and decision and revision and everything. It's not just us, as well as all of our SEC lawsuits and stuff like that that's going through. That also doesn't happen overnight. We've also been going through that for the last year and 17 days now. So it takes time. It takes time, guys. We want this to happen just as fast as you do, but we're all in the same boat. We are all in the same boat, just waiting for the regulations, mainly because the market is going to be completely different with the new regulations, because none of the market is regulated right now. XRP Ripple is the only company in regulations right now. So they're the first one in, the last one out. So for the next lifetime, we will continue to work as hard as we can to gain that trust from you guys and show you that we can provide you with the products that you and your family will need one day. Whenever the blockchain network and decentralization is now mainstream, there's going to be a lot more use case for blockchain that's going to come along with server hosting and storage, as well as maintaining that security. If everybody knows where you hold your codes, what are you going to do now? So that, just ask yourself that question. This is where we hope to be shaking everybody's hand later on and say we are here to install our security apparatus in your home and provide you with the safest security for your digital and physical assets. So we can't wait. This is all things that will come with time, guys. I hope this project is successful and we can enjoy a little of the results. Incredibly. Yes, we hope to enjoy a little of the results as well. Going back to time though, we can't rush the markets. Right. All right, we'll do the last question. How many trust lines will receive of airdrop? All right, so the airdrop. The first 1,000 Discord members received their airdrop. This was the beginning of December. Phase 2, first 40,000 members have also received their airdrop. And now DaRT is raising their trust lines to 100,000. And then they will airdrop all of the verified addresses another airdrop. I don't think the amount has been decided yet. I think that's going to vary on the market fluctuation. Because I don't think many of you know how much you actually hold of DaRT. You might have a 0.51, but you know that could be a couple $1,000s one day. So there's a reason why DaRT continues to recalculate how much people receive, because of the potential it has in the future to move so much. So you guys can take that how you want, but there's a lot of potential with the timing that DaRT got involved in the market, and then all of the stuff that's about to happen. It hasn't even gotten started yet, guys. Not even started. All right, we'll go over to this comment. Not a question, but I would like to take this opportunity to thank you for including me in your airdrop. You guys are awesome, and I'm looking forward to your project. More power and success. Thank you, whoever sent that. Definitely a lot of motivation, and we thank you for being here as well. We can't wait to see how big the community gets, and with only 6 months of real pushing and advertising, the amount of people we've grown in the last month is amazing. Like, this is awesome. So we thank all of you guys for being here, and we can't wait to finally have this running 100%. The teams are constantly getting together, discussing, and you can see the excitement on their faces. It's just crazy. And it's only been 6 months. So we remind ourselves of this all the time. The potential for 2022 is just unreal. So we just can't wait to finally be able to release all this and have it all ready and ready to go. But we need regulations. We don't want to release anything before the official regulations are released, because we don't know how it's going to affect anything. If we can wait an extra 3 to 4 months, which they are saying that the lawsuit could last until September, which we're hoping it doesn't, but if we can wait that long before we post any of our content so that it just doesn't go to waste, if it does, because if the market all of a sudden gets regulated and all of our stuff is over here, it's going to get messed up. We might as well just save it for what we're waiting on so that it can just be the first one ready to go. So we're making sacrifices with the hopes that it's going to be pay off for us a lot better. So that will conclude today's stream. We don't really have much. I cannot read your name here on YouTube, but thanks for the comment. All right. Yeah. I don't see any more comments coming in, and we're going to leave some of these to answer for another time. I want to thank anybody who did tune in. If you want to give some more feedback in the Discord, you're more than welcome. But we will certainly be doing a lot more whenever the teams could start getting together more and discussing the information that we can share. I'll definitely be doing these update videos and answering all of the questions that we leave in the comments. So again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in, and I will be catching you on the next one. Peace.